introduce to you week 7. Week 7 is July 17th through the 23rd. For this week, we'll be focusing on making plans and giving directions, family, desires, and preferences. So you'll want to study pages 114 to 123 in your text. After completing this week's assignments, you should be able to talk about your family, express your desires and preferences, and be able to plan activities. You should be able to make plans to do something with someone and be able to ask for and give simple directions. All of this week's activities are due by the 20th of July, and they address student learning outcomes 1, 2, and 5, which you can find in your syllabus. So just like every other week, we're going to start with by watching our instructor video. So if you click the book, this is going to open up, and all you've got is chapter 4 vocabulary. So just you can watch both of those videos, and when you're done, go back out to our site. You're going to click on the forum, click on the thread, hit reply, and post any questions or concerns you have about the material covered in the videos. Okay. Then we have for writing assignment 2, this is the final, hold on 1 minute. Okay, so sorry, I had something incorrect out there. I actually had your draft out there twice, but for writing assignment 2, you are doing your final draft now. So you can take the feedback that people have given you, and you want to open, and so when you've got that, you want to open up your final draft for writing assignment 2, and you'll notice that there's a rubric, so I'm going to use that rubric to score you, and then hit add submission, and here you're just going to want to post what you wrote in the other writing assignment with the changes that people suggested to you here. And this time you are going to get a grade. I'll go through, you saw that rubric, I'll be going through and clicking on the rubric, giving you points for your assignment so that you can see why you received the grade or why you earned the grade that you will earn. Okay. So when you're done with that, you'll go back out here. You also have test 6. This is our last test before the final. It's on the second part of chapter 3. So you're going to want to click on the test below. Remember, you only get 1 attempt and you have 3 hours to complete it. So when you're ready, hit attempt quiz now and start it. Do you know all the forms of this irregular verb? Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb a star. So you're just using a star and you're going to conjugate it correctly for the subject. Remember that when it's a statement, the subject comes before the verb or before the blank, and when it's a question, it comes after it. So you've got a few like that where you're just conjugating a star. Here, you're completing each of the following sentences with the correct form of the verb ser or ir. So you're going to read the sentence, decide whether it needs ser or ir to be complete, and then again, you must conjugate it for your subject. And you've got a few like that. Las actividades y los edificios. Complete each sentence with the most logical words. So you're going to read the statements below, and then decide which of these words would best complete the statements, and just put A, B, C, D in the blanks here. Ser versus a star helped Daniel finish a paragraph describing his family with the correct forms of the verbs ser or star. So you read the paragraph, decide whether each blank would take ser or star, and then conjugate it correctly. You're planning to study abroad at La Universidad de Quintana Roo, a small university in the south of Mexico. Before you leave, make sure you know all the buildings by identifying an item that would likely be found there. So by looking at the buildings, in La Biblioteca Fuentes, would you find pinturas y esculturas? If so, then you're going to write unas pinturas y esculturas here. Okay. Donde está your classmate wants to see how well you know the location of buildings on the university campus. Based on the picture below, decide whether the following statements are cierto or falso. So you'll just write cierto or falso in the blanks down here. If the picture looks somewhat blurry to you, you can either, this is a link to the image in the book, so you can see it more, I'm not even sure still that that's the best. The best thing to do would be, would be the HTML version. So this is the HTML version of the picture, so you can see what the buildings are. Okay. All right, then ¿qué hace Marta? Marta is a typical busy university student. Listen to the description of what she usually does during the week, then decide whether each of the following statements is cierto or falso. If the information is not given, select no se menciona. So you'll listen to this.
¿Qué hace Marta?
Okay. And I will make it so it doesn't take you out there. I need to fix the link. It should be embedded in here, so it won't take you to another place, and I'll fix that in just a minute. And then you just listen to ¿Qué hace Marta? And then you decide if the statements below are cierto, falso, or no se menciona. So you'll need to write cierto, falso, no se menciona in the blanks. Ir o hacer. Choose the correct verb form to complete each sentence. So just read the sentence and then you write A, B, C, or D in the blank. Okay, so when you're done, you'll hit next, finish, submit all and finish, and it'll come to me, and then whatever's red is what you got wrong. Okay, then you'll go back out to our site. Assignment 9, you'll visit my language labs. Watch the Pura Vida video for chapter 3. There's a link right here. This will take you to the Pura Vida video, so you can click on that. Okay, get back out of that. Okay, but it'll also be on the calendar. Then you're going to complete SAMS 356. You're also going to visit page 90 and 91 and complete SAMS 323 and 324. Finally, visit pages 106, 108, and 110 and complete SAMS 359 and 360. For help, visit the following links. So this will help you with that assignment if you need it. Otherwise, this work is due on the 20th, so we'll go to my language labs, make sure we're in July, click on the 20th, and there you can see the Pura Vida video episode that I had a link to in Moodle, and there's the various activities that you're going to want to complete. Okay, for assignment 9. For assignment 10, you also have more SAM activities 4.1, 4.2, 4.5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And you probably noticed that there were some additional SAM activities out here. Remember that if there's something that's not a SAM activity, like a vocabulary tutorial, that's just extra in case you need some help with those things, but you do not have to do it. Okay, and that's everything you have to do for week 7.